Hello and welcome to the 30s podcast. What up, Marcus?
What's going on, Clint? Good evening.
Oh my God, so many things are going on.
So many things are going on today, but we're going to choose not to talk about one of them.
Yeah, steering clear.
I feel like if we were to talk about it, our opinions wouldn't be very popular.
Yeah, it's a big day where you realize, I guess I don't have a say in anything.
Or it just doesn't matter what your say is anyway.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter what I say.
It's not about you today. It's about being
It's
quiet.
not about me. Write that down. Affirmation.
Oh, that could be a good daily affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
I think for anybody is that it's not about you.
It's not about me.
It's a good way to wake up in the morning. It's not about you.
Made very clear today.
Okay.
It's not my life.
All right. So how do you want to open the show today?
Well, I do want to bring up something we talked about last time
Okay.
because I saw it, Jurassic World Dominion.
The follow up to Jurassic.
Follow up, because I liked it. But hear me out. I liked it because you made it sound so unappealing that I set my expectations so low
Okay.
that, like, having a dinosaur on the screen would, like, surpass them.
If you didn't listen to the last episode, I did not like Jurassic World. Quick checklist. It didn't have enough dinos. It didn't feel like a dinosaur or Jurassic Park movie. The script was whack. The story was whack. And it just overall, if you've seen the first two, you know what to expect, but just even worse than that. But okay, go ahead.
And
Tell me what you liked.
I thought, this is fine. This is okay. They figured out what to do with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. They're like, we're just going to make you parents. And you're also the experts in how to deal with dinosaurs. Go.
Okay.
And then they brought back the old guys. And I was like, I guess this is fine. But Laura Dern is still too beautiful for you. I get that.
Yeah.
It's Laura Dern. And they're just
she's like 20 years younger than him.
yeah, I saw that in an interview. I
Um,
couldn't believe that. But
how did you feel about the bugs?
Bugs were annoying. I was like, okay, locusts are what's going to bring us down.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's going to be the fall of the dinosaurs.
Giant locusts.
I thought
They weren't bringing down the dinosaurs. They were bringing down the crops.
the crops, wheat, because we really can't do without wheat.
No.
We just can't do it, even though wheat got us fat. But I loved Tom Hanks in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, he played the villain, right?
Yep,
Yeah, he did a good job.
he did a great job.
He's a solid actor. Had the Steve Jobs.
Yeah, he had great makeup and wardrobe on.
Yeah, couldn't
Can
tell
you-
it was him.
Tom Hanks.
You should,
What a great
he's
actor.
He's already showered with awards, so why give him another
Yeah.
one? But
Yeah, I can't believe he got passed up for the Elvis movie though. Do you remember who they put in instead?
some other generic white dude who does who's
Yeah.
just as good as he is.
Yeah, Paul Giamatti.
No, it wasn't Paul Giamatti. I can see the resemblance.
Yeah, it was there.
Like Bradley Cooper. They got someone younger than Tom.
Yeah, they got
Hanks, so
Bradley Cooper. They put him in the fat makeup.
Oh God.
I can see it now.
Speaking of fat makeup, did you see that story? So you've seen Stranger Things,
Yeah.
the first season. So the actress that played Barb
Mm-hmm.
on the first season of Stranger Things, I don't know what her name is.
She's so good at acting. We know her name.
She's just Barb. But she came out and said that Hollywood is not hiring fat actors to play fat parts. We're like,
Mm.
well, yeah, no shit.
They're also not hiring me, Barb.
Why would you hire a fat person?
Watch
If
it.
I know.
Watch it.
I know. If you had the opportunity to hire a talented, not that she's not talented, a talented, good-looking actress or actor to play a role, why would you not? And you can just put him in fat makeup
Yeah.
or fat suit. Why would you hire the fat person instead of them?
When they could just put.
when we already know
Fat
that
suit
Hollywood's just based on looks,
the whole time.
even when they're
We know
fake,
that the whole
even when
time.
they're fake looks.
Mm-hmm.
You know they're in a fat suit. You know, oh, that's that beautiful the role she's talking about is in Matilda. There's a new Matilda movie coming out,
Oh,
and Emma Thompson is she's done a lot of stuff. She was in Harry Potter.
mm-hmm.
It's the crazy teacher.
Yeah.
She's playing Miss Trunchbull, and she's got a fat suit on. And yeah, I guess Barb's mad about that.
Do you remember the first one? The first movie?
Yeah, she had a fat suit on in that too.
That lady was ugly.
Yeah, but she also was wearing a fat suit, I believe. I could be wrong.
I think so. I don't know. It was the 90s.
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she had some padding underneath that to make her filled out a little bit more.
Yeah.
And she was she's not ugly woman, but she's not a very attractive woman. But they made her look even uglier for that part.
Man,
So Barb,
what a shame. All those ugly people aren't getting roles either. So fat people aren't getting roles.
And the-
Ugly people aren't.
is it really a shock that the uggos are not getting hired over the pretties?
What? Are you kidding? You mean the people that got the better part in the show? So not only did this Barb, the chick who plays Barb, got the role, there's all the fat chicks who
Yeah.
are uglier than her who didn't get the part.
There's all the women who were in that same casting room who probably looked similar to Barb.
Yeah.
Like, what about them, Barb?
Yeah, they're all the same girls who watch La La Land and are like, that's me. I'm Emma Stone. I'm the one with coffee covering my shirt, and there's all these other pretty people ahead of me. You beat them, Barb.
Yeah, I'm sure there were some
You beat
pretties in
them.
that room too.
You know
Who
what?
auditioned for Barb.
You know what I thought about today for
Oh,
why I love Stranger Things?
careful.
It's all about fat people. Don't worry, fat people. We got you. No, but I love the convenience of everything that happens in Stranger Things. It's always either during summer break
Yeah.
or like this new season. It happens on the weekend. Because I
Does
love,
it? I don't
yeah,
know.
it happened on the weekend because the Vecna takes the girl after the basketball game because it's the cheerleader and she's in the cheerleading outfit still.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So that all happens that day. I would love for Vecna to happen on like a Tuesday on a very busy week. And they're like, oh my God, Vecna's here. What are we going to do? Where's Elle? I can't go, guys. Why not? Lucas, I have a math test that I have to take. What are you talking about? It's top Vecna. My mom will kill me if I don't pass this test. What about Steve? Steve is not in college, so he's fine.
He's free.
He could come and help them anytime. Because that just makes him a creepy guy in his early 20s.
Yeah. Is that how old he's supposed to be?
He's supposed to be,
Okay.
yeah, first year of college,
Oh, okay.
supposedly.
Yeah, that new season of Stranger Things. Not that you put it that way. There is a lot of convenience involved in the show.
Yeah.
Also, the incompetence of all the adults on the show.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, where is Mike? I don't know. Let's just go
Chase him out of the house.
back
and-
to jazz yoga class, whatever they did in the 80s. What was it called? Yeah, jazz yoga. It was jazz yoga.
Jazzercise.
Yeah, jazzercise. That's it. Jazzercise.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, we did go to a show this last
Ooh,
week.
Yeah, we
We
did.
did.
Oh yeah. Okay. We went to Flappers in Burbank last week.
Flappers.
That was fucking rad.
Flappers is fun. It's a
Yeah.
good spot.
I got to see one of my favorite comedians, Annie Letterman. Oh, okay. Watch this. Just for the video component, you can't see.
For all the audio
Quiet,
people,
quiet.
Marcus is changing his glasses.
I'm wearing my Annie fucking Letterman sunglasses,
Oh,
bitch.
shit.
Look at these. Look
Get
at these
it.
guys.
Get
Look
it,
at these. Look at
Rudy.
these cuties.
Get it. Get it.
Get it, Rudy?
Get it.
Who's Rudy?
Rudy. Oh, it's our ghost. Oh, it's the podcast photographer, Rudy.
Yeah, we have some photos being taken today, so Rudy's in here. snapping some
Photos.
shots.
Dang.
But yeah, we got to go to Flappers in Burbank and see Annie Letterman, and that was fun. I had a great
Yeah,
time.
she was really nice.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, so we did get to meet. We'll get to that, but the show itself was cool. That was my first time. I think my first time at Flappers, actually seeing like a headlining show.
Yeah.
That was my first time at Flappers, and yeah, it was cool. That room. I'm guessing that was the main room.
That's the main room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a smaller, intimate main room. to where your comedian, it's like you and the comedian, which if you don't go to a lot of comedy clubs, it's not always like that. They could be a little bit further out. The rooms could be a little bit bigger, so it's not as intimate with, it's not really you and the comedian. It's you and everyone else in the comedian. And I feel like this room, it was you and the comedian, and it was pretty cool. Had a good time. She had solid openers. Josh Potter was there. I'm already familiar with him. He was pretty funny. And afterwards, we got to do a meet and greet. This is where I bought these sunglasses. And yeah, she was rad. Signed my shirt. I already owned her merch, which I wore to the show. So she signed that shirt. And then I brought a shirt that she does a podcast with Esther Pavitsky and Kalila, Bobby Lee's girlfriend, called Trash Tuesday, and their fans are called Slugs. So I had a Slug Life shirt that I found on Etsy that I brought with me. She signed that one too. And we have a bit of a history, me and Annie Letterman.
Wow. Now, I'm not trying to fluff you up.
Okay.
But I think the history was real.
The history was real.
I think she really did recognize you.
I think she did.
I think she did. I'm not trying to just fluff you up, but
right.
Like she was like, "Oh, Marcus. Oh, oh."
Who knows if she remembered me or not? But we have a bit of a history in that she had a Patreon, still does, but there was I'm gonna take these off because I can't see shit. There's a Patreon tier where you bought in for a certain amount. My glasses back on, and you could do Zoom calls with the comedian or with her, and I was on that tier. Fuck, get my glasses back on. And I was one of two Marcuses on that tier.
Yeah.
And the only one that didn't show up for the Zooms. Because I had to work or do some other shit. And so when I told her, like, hey, I was part of that, it was called $20 Holla. I was on that $20 Holla. And she's like, oh, what's your name? Like, oh, I'm Marcus. And she remembered who I was. Wow. Like, oh, you're the one that didn't show up. Like, that's right, bitch. I didn't show up.
Gave you shit.
Yeah, that was cool. And then got to take a picture. It's a good picture. I look at the picture sometimes now and like, holy shit, I actually met and got to like touch one of the comedians that I really like. Because it's always weird. It's always weird to see one of your comedians that you like on stage.
Yeah.
It was like when we saw Christina P that one time, I was like, oh, that's her. She's right there. But when you actually get to touch them, like they're real people.
Yeah.
They're real people. They're right next to you. And then speaking to them too is also like, oh shit. Like, it's a weird experience. And yeah, you got to talk to her too.
Yeah, that kind of threw me a little bit. I wasn't expecting such an intimate meet.
Yeah. That was my first comedian meet and greet. And I expected the meet and greet to just be just that. Just like, hey, what's up? Shake the hand or whatever they do, and then or give them a hug and then take a picture and you just move on. This was a more intimate meet and greet and chat, almost, where you got to chat a little bit. I appreciated that. That was cool. It meant a lot.
Yeah, she was awesome.
And then you get that next day repost. Like, fuck yeah, they don't have to do that.
And she put your name on the post.
Yeah, I got a personalized repost from Annie Letterman, which was really cool. And this sounds creepy, but I checked the other reposts throughout the day, and there were no personalized ones.
No,
that was the only one.
Yep,
and that's cool.
That's wild.
Yeah.
She must really like you. She must.
I'm content enough knowing that I was remembered.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough of a compliment for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me think. I've met people in person. I've never had someone say, "Oh, I'll come and meet everybody afterwards." I doubt she got to meet everybody.
No, you saw that line. So the line went all the way around the building, or a good ways around the building.
Yeah.
And we were probably 10, maybe a little more than that in line. And when we were, because she did a late show afterwards, when we were talking to her, her late show had already started, so the openers had already gone out. Like, she's not getting to everybody in this line.
There's no way.
There's no way. Sure, she probably did. Like, walked out and just said hi, so like real quick to everybody, and then went in and did the show. But, yeah, I definitely go back to Flappers. That was a cool club.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a cool experience.
Let's see. Is there anything on your mind you think that might work as a Marcus rant for the week?
Okay, so
Anything? Do you got anything?
we're gonna start doing a new thing on here where, if you know me personally, which a lot of you do, I like to rant. Or rant could be kind of negative, but I do get heated about certain topics, and I can kind of pop off and go off, and it's not from it's from a place of critical thinking. I don't usually pop off without knowing what I'm talking about. So I think we're going to start doing some of those on here.
Mm-hmm.
I think we are going to start doing some of those on here, because that's something that I want to do, and I think you'd want to listen to that. But I unfortunately don't have a topic this week to talk about. Nothing really happened this week.
I mean, I have a few that could be just like really quick.
You want to try and do a
Marcus
rant?
rants.
You're gonna shoot material at me to rant at. Oh, fuck. Woo, okay, so we got unprep rants. All right.
Let's see. Can Marcus
Throw it at
rant about?
Throw it at me.
Okay, the first one.
Throw it at me.
Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling in the new Barbie movie. Thoughts? Quick.
So that I can't really rant about that because I haven't really followed the movie at all. So I don't know if it's supposed to be.
It's a Barbie movie.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's supposed to be a joke. Like, is this a movie is it like that life-size movie with Tyra Banks where the dolls come to life?
It might be.
Or are they inside a like a Barbie world?
Go on. Go on. In a Barbie world?
Let's get to this.
Keep saying it.
Life in plastic. It's fantastic.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Brush her hair. Can dress her everywhere.
Okay, Barbie, let's go party. Like that?
Yeah, is it one of those situations?
It might be. It looks like it, Ryan.
I don't know. There's no context to the photos other than it's just two hot white people looking like two hot white dolls.
That's it.
And yeah, I don't know. I guess they look okay. The memes are the best part of seeing them.
Yeah.
Because there's this one with Ryan Gosling, and I wish I could pull it up. That'll be happening in the future. We'll be able to pull up photos onto this screen so you guys can watch with us if you're watching the video element. But there was a meme I saw of Ryan Gosling as Ken on a screen in the Blade Runner world.
Yeah.
And then it's what the fuck's his name in Blade Runner? But it's him just looking at the screen like with a sullen look on his face. That was pretty good. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about it. They both look good.
They look
Those
good.
Look like attractive white people.
That could be it.
That's the whole point of Barbie and Ken anyway, right?
Yeah.
Hot whites.
Hot whites.
Even no matter how inclusive they try to be with the disabled Barbies and ethnic Barbies. I'm going to say urban Barbies. It's still about
Go
hot
on.
whites.
Tell me about the
urban Barbies.
Tell me more about urban Barbies.
Do you know what urban means? It's code for black people. All right.
Oh. Oh my.
Yeah, they got some of those Barbies.
Urban Barbies. Do they have Barbies?
They have disabled Barbies. They have trans Barbies.
Do they have trans
Yeah,
Barbies?
They got all kinds of Barbies.
What do you call a trans Barbie? I don't know. What do you call
They
it?
already don't have genitals.
Call it
The Barbies. So what makes it different from another Barbie?
the trans Barbie. The slogan is "This is us." I'm with them.
That's
slogan.
non-binary, Clint. That's not trans.
Oh, is that another Barbie?
I'm sure there's
that
a
I
non.
don't know about?
Let's not talk about this.
They all don't
anymore.
have parts. Why do we act like they?
We're dancing around tricky topics here. All right,
Okay, fine. Moving on. So
not rant worthy. Moving on.
Okay, so Ezra Miller. Speaking of they, allegedly is housing 3 children and their mother with at a weapon-filled farm.
And their mother. Okay.
3 children and their mom.
What kind of weapons?
Guns.
What kind of farm?
Urban. It does not say what kind of farm.
Okay. I'm not too surprised by that. Ezra Miller.
He kidnapped he kidnapped a family. I'm not too surprised by that.
He
Fact that he
Have you seen any of his other stuff in the news about what's going on with him?
Yeah, he just he's like, oh,
He
I
keeps
get in
fucking up.
fights
Yeah,
for an NFT.
He's in Hawaii beating up chicks.
Yeah.
And like I saw him at a convention once where somebody gave him a hug and he like slapped the shit out of them. Just like I guess he didn't like them in their space. I don't know. He seems like a very unhinged dude, or at least he's just on a lot of drugs.
They got a lot going on.
He's I really only know him from as the Flash because I didn't see the Wildflower movie.
Even then, I have a lot of critiques about his performance.
And Harry Potter. I saw him in that too, and he's fine actor, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, he looks like a little unhinged.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing okay.
I think he's doing okay.
Yeah. You might need one of those
about
new
that
Barbies.
story. The mom's with them.
Yeah, the mom.
So
is with them.
how bad? Like, it's got to be. Is it a babysitting thing that he's watching the kids while she tills the fields?
Yeah,
and
who
also
would let that
shoots up the locusts that are eating the crops.
Say Ezra Miller is your favorite actor.
We're not going to say that.
You would still not let him near your children, I think, at this point.
He has kind of a Michael Jackson look to him. Again, if we had our video component, we could pull up that picture that we have of him where his face is sunken in and his lips look strange.
Yeah.
And his skin is white as fuck. Got a bit of a Michael Jackson vibe going on these days. I guess adding the kids on a farm to it, or kids on a ranch, that ranch element.
Yeah, what a weird thing to do.
Yeah, Michael Jackson also had a ranch of kids.
Oof.
But yeah, any other rant topics we talk about?
How do you feel about people having an OnlyFans account?
I feel okay about it.
Yeah.
I know a couple people that have OnlyFans, or I know of people who I've met before that have OnlyFans, and they make money, so whatever.
They make money.
It's not that big a deal.
That's what they'll tell us.
I'm not one that's too affected by sex work. It is what it is. People are paying for it. It's not like it's legal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. If it were illegal, maybe that'd be different. But who cares?
Okay, this is the last Marcus.
So far, none of these have been really rant worthy. They're just, what are your opinions? But go ahead.
Chris Pratt and his hot take as Super Mario
For
the new animated movie.
I guess I could rant about this one, or just Chris Pratt in general. So we'll start with the Mario thing. Why would you hire Chris Pratt to play the voice of Mario when you already have a voice for Mario? The dude who plays Mario, name is Charles Martinet, I think his name. He's already played the voice. He's already had the whole catalog of games where he plays the voice. And I've heard the argument that he doesn't actually speak in complete sentences as Mario, which, whatever. But he does sometimes. He doesn't have paragraphs of dialogue as Mario.
You mean he's never done a monologue as Mario?
Yeah, he's never monologued as Mario because Mario's a game. It's not a fucking play.
Wait a second. Wait, can you give me your best monologue as Mario?
DreamWorks didn't hire me for the role either.
No, wait, let me try it.
I also cannot do the Mario voice that Charles Martinet can.
It was a stormy day.
Oh my god.
Hello, I'm Mario. I was looking out my wife. It's hard. It's hard to do Mario in a monologue.
That's why you have the fucking actor who does the voice.
I can see why he doesn't do it.
He doesn't do it because it's not part of the game.
That was pretty hard.
There's no part of the game that requires Mario to talk about stormy weather.
So the camera pans up. We see Mario panting for air. He's just lost the love of his life again by Bowser.
You know, he loses
Bowser's
her
taken.
once a week. He can't be
Luigi-
too upset about
Luigi
it.
and Chris Pratt. So Luigi, I'll do.
Luigi's
Or
Charlie Day.
Can you do a good Charlie Day?
Only when he gets in those high pitches.
Oh, Mario! What are we gonna do now? Peach is gone. I don't know what to do. We're gonna have to find her, aren't we?
That's
Chris
your
Pratt-
Mario.
Chris Pratt. 'Cause he says he's not doing an Italian accent again.
Yeah, but he could still be high pitched.
We'll be okay. I don't know.
I don't
Do
know.
your best,
Hey,
Chris Pratt.
Gamora? Oh man.
Bunch of a-holes.
I don't know. I'm not an actor. I can't. Not a voice
Aw,
actor.
man.
Anyway, back to the rants. Yeah, so that's how I feel about him as Mario, general.
As Mario.
But in general, about Chris Pratt in general is that he's just so oversaturated right now. Like he's
Mhm.
got a movie every year, it seems like, and because of now how he looks, and because Guardians of the Galaxy came up before Jurassic Park, I think, like
Yeah.
the same time. He's now got to be, good looking leading man,
All the
family
time.
man.
Yeah.
He's got to appeal to everybody. Whereas when he was on Parks and Rec, he was fat and funny.
Yeah.
Even when he lost weight on the show, he wasn't as funny as he was before. I don't know if they didn't let him do like the dirtier jokes that he used to do or what. But also too, like it's hard to be a good looking comedian because you're automatic. That's the first thing people see when they see you is your looks. And so if you see some like good looking white dude walk up on stage, you're like, oh, this guy, he's got no trauma or anything to be funny, or he's got nothing going on.
Yeah. Stupid handsome guy.
Yes, yeah, that's how you feel.
Stupid.
You're like, that guy's too good looking.
Ugh.
I don't want to listen to
Hate
him.
him.
What's he gonna talk about?
Yeah. What does he put in his hair? Ugh.
Oh, another girl DM'd me today.
Oh, I'm
her
so
tits.
sorry
Yeah.
for you.
It's like, fuck off, dude.
Sorry.
But when you're fat, like when he was Fat Pratt,
Mhm. Fat
he was
Pratt.
way funnier as Fat Pratt. He was.
Yeah.
It's in deleted scenes, not on the show, but he does like cum jokes.
Oh, that was
And
good.
yeah, one with the Kim Kardashian
Yeah.
one, like that was hilarious. I know why they cut it from the broadcast, but if he made that joke when he was fat, I don't think it would have landed or would have hit like it did. And he's in everything now. He's every
Yeah.
year there's some movie with him as a leading man, just like we gotta go get the bad guys, or come on, we're gonna go do the thing. Bro, fuck off.
Let's go.
Yeah, he does the squinty look,
Squint the.
just.
You're really gonna trust us, people you just met? That was the line from Jurassic World.
That's what I fucking told you about Jurassic World, is that fucking script was a first draft. That script was definitely a first draft that had placeholder lines in it that nobody went and rewrote afterwards. There was a line where he was like, or what's her name? The redhead. She was like, make sure you come back. And he was like, I always come back.
I always come back.
This 82?
Boom and sing.
1982? We haven't heard
Yes.
this line for the last 30 years?
Woo.
That'll be 40 years. 82 is 40 years ago.
40 years ago.
God, that fucking movie sucked. I can't believe you liked it.
Because it's all the same.
It was so
all
bad.
these movies are the
So
same.
insulting. There
What
were,
what I want to do, I want to talk about actor interviews.
okay. So we're done ranting.
Oh, this is still a rant, but I
Okay.
want
Go ahead.
to act these out though. So,
Again,
so actor
I'm
interviews.
going to preface, I'm not an actor. Okay. I've had no acting training. I have no aspirations to act. Maybe some voice acting. Could do
Right.
that.
Mhm.
But I haven't been trained. But go ahead. Let's go.
So you'd be perfect for this. So I love, how actor interviews are such a waste of time.
Oh,
I love just how much they also don't want to be there. Every time you see them, they're just like, "Oh yeah, I filmed a movie.
yeah.
I was there."
It's
it's like-
interesting that you brought this up because I watched the red carpet for Thor: Love and Thunder last night. Did you
Mhm.
watch that?
Yeah.
Okay. When they got to Christian Bale, he's playing the villain. This is true for all villains in Marvel movies. But if you're unfamiliar with Hollywood, especially big Hollywood movies, you have to do red carpets and you have to do press interviews before the movies, or you have to just they'll line up interviewers, or you'll be in a room and they'll cycle interviewers out, and you have to give them like 5 minutes and describe it. It's all drivel just turned out.
Ugh.
It's the same thing for each interviewer. But they asked Christian Bale about Gore the God Butcher, who's a villain in Thor.
Yeah.
They're just like, this is with all the villains. They always ask this question. It's just like, what did you want to bring to the role? How did you want to make this role come alive? And it's just like, you guys, it's just a fucking villain.
I acted. I got the script.
Yeah, he was like, I got the script. I get to the Welsh accent, but I got the script and I liked it. I liked Taika, and I thought we'd have a good time. And the interviewers are so fucking fake. They're like, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, did you hear that, Joyce? He had a good time.
What?
And then because through the red carpet, the fans are there, and they'll be like, Christian Bale, get the crowd to cheer because he just said nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not just the villains, but all the actors. They ask them that same shit. What did you want to bring to the role? It's like, this is Thor 4. We've done the role 4 times or more if you're Chris Hemsworth. It's like, we're doing the same thing each time. We're just fucking around on a movie set, and I got paid $10 million. There's no substance to this. It's just we want to show up and have fun at the movies. That's why we're making the movie.
That's it.
That's all it is. It's not
That's all it
Shakespeare.
is.
We're not doing theater. And these fucking actor interviews, they do this shit all the time, where they do those bullshit interviews. Like, they just did it for the Star Wars shit too with Obi-Wan. And it's like, oh, everyone really wanted to see this character, and it's a good time to come back and revisit these roles. It's like, someone just gave you a paycheck. That's why you came back. Yeah. Which is fine. That's what the job is.
Yeah, I loved when they were asking Christian Bale about the MCU. How does it feel to get into the MCU? He's like, well, at first I didn't really know what they were talking about, so I had to figure out what that meant.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. So
I think
they
it would
offered me
surprise
$10 million
you.
for this, so that's why I came in to do the part.
I think it surprised you. I don't watch many movies,
They all say that too.
but I'm in them.
Yeah, they're like, I don't watch a lot of my Netflix catalog's all backed up. I heard about this show, Stranger Things. Stranger Things.
Yeah, like, they don't say the title right.
Yeah.
They're like Star Wars. I don't know.
I'm just getting into Throne of Games, and they're like, oh, it's
Just
been over
now
for 4 years.
Game of Thrones.
yeah. Actors, it's not their fault that they have to do
It's
these
not,
things. It's part of their contracts to do publicity
Yeah,
for the movies.
Barry. The show Barry has a really funny scene about it because the main actress is going through all of them, and she just created a show that's really heavy. It's about a woman who is a mom, and she's still like getting over her trauma of being in an abusive relationship. So the first question's always like, oh, so what was it like getting to do this role? And she's all like ready to be like, yeah, it's really to like fight back at all the guys who've abused me in my life. And then the next question is like, so who do you think is going to be the next Spider-Man? And she says, she's like Ben Mendelsohn,
Ben Mendelsohn.
who's the old guy who plays the bad guy in Rogue One.
Oh, the Australian guy?
Yeah.
The guy from Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy's definitely
Too old.
way too old to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So the guy's sitting there going, okay. That's every one of them. And they say the same stuff every time. And it's like,
Yeah.
so what was it like to play Ant-Man? I don't know.
It's interesting too, because if you hear those actors on podcasts and they talk about those kind of those interviews where they just sit in a room all day and cycle them through it, they're like, it's the worst shit. They're like, it's so fake. You just say the same thing over and over and over, and sometimes they'll like to fuck with the interviewee.
Yeah.
And they'll be like asking Tessa about Valkyrie. Like, oh, what's your best part about playing Valkyrie? I get to have my tits out. And they'll be like, what? It's like, oh, she's a strong woman of color.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Wait. Yeah, she's a strong woman of color.
And I think, too, that if I were an actor and I were in a big franchise and I got to do those roundtable, or not roundtable, but recycling interviews, I'd probably fuck with the interviewees, too, after a while. Even though it sucks because it's not the actor's fault and it's not the interviewer's fault. The people have to actually do it because they have to be all like, oh yeah, like, so the fans really want to see this, and they're like, yeah, we know that. We just got paid $10 million.
We We did it.
And it's just
Did
if
the
you
work.
actually watch them or listen to them, it's cringy. It's like they don't interview the interviewees, which they should.
Yeah.
Be like, how was it to interview Chris Hemsworth for Thor 4? And it's like it felt so fake. I
Yeah,
had this script that I had to
he's
read
kind
off
of a dick, but it's also my fault because I asked him what his favorite Spider-Man is.
Yeah. So
He's not gonna say.
the fans
Tobey
want to
Maguire.
know, how do you get in shape? And it's like,
I just work
I
out.
just work out.
I'm really buff.
I'm really dedicated to working out.
Yeah. I get
What
paid
else do you want to know?
millions to look like this.
Yeah.
I have a team.
Those Marvel trainers.
Yeah.
Imagine getting hired in a Marvel movie, and they give you those trainers. How you would look afterwards?
Oh, it'd be insane.
It'd be. I can't even imagine it.
I'd be able to say no to alcohol. I'd be able to say no to sugar. I'd be like, no, Tony's gonna kick my ass
Yeah.
if I eat that.
If someone gave you that strict diet and workout plan and was just do this every day and you'll look like this,
I could do it.
you could do it.
I could do it if I had all that help.
Yeah.
I
Well,
need,
you're also getting paid too. to
getting
do
paid a
it.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
The paycheck would really remind me of who I'm doing this for.
I guess if I were getting paid to look good, I could do it.
I could figure it out. You
But
could
then-
do it. You could do it. Yeah.
The problem comes afterwards once you do the thing, because then you have to maintain it. Otherwise, everything just falls apart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Chris Evans now is all like deflated.
Yeah. Didn't he say recently he was like he says he's not on the same routine, obviously, Captain America, but he was
There's no
like
way.
just like I forgot how he worded it, but basically like that's gone, you know,
Yeah.
and that's not gonna come back because he didn't keep up with it.
And he's always like, everyone asks if I'm okay. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, now
I'm
you
good.
look normal.
My mental health is great, by the way.
Yeah,
I love myself again.
who cares about that? I don't care about your
Who
brains.
cares?
Care about your
Who cares
body.
about us, man? Yeah. We hired you for your body, not your brains. So stay off Twitter.
Yeah.
Stay
Stay
away.
off Twitter. That's good advice for everybody to stay off Twitter, unless you're just following like art and stuff like I do and smut.
Smut.
Um, yeah.
Smut of the universe.
Speaking of smut of the universe, are you watching Miss Marvel on
Yeah.
Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm overstimulated or something. There's too many shows.
You're overstimulated by the young
Yeah.
Pakistani girl.
Oh wait, no. No. That's not what I meant. It's a high school show.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
high schoolers. There's just so many shows.
What other shows are there?
Well, there's Kenobi. That was one. The Boys. Do you watch The Boys?
I don't, but I think I might start to watch it because I've read the first couple issues of the graphic novel.
Oh,
I didn't really like it. It was very bleak.
yeah.
Is that the right word? Like nihilistic. I think I don't know. There's people getting raped and like
Hmm.
ripped apart. I've heard the show's kind of toned down a bit from the.
I'd hope
has
so.
to be because it's
Yeah.
TV, but I might watch a show because I hear good things about this show.
Yeah.
But I
they
wasn't a
just-
fan of the graphic novels.
They had an episode called Herogasm.
Yeah, I heard about
That
that.
debuted today.
Yeah,
That was insane.
I watched the Gasm online,
Mm.
just that part, because I was very curious. It's all
Yeah.
right.
That one's fun because the superheroes are the bad guys,
Uh-huh.
and so they have like a fake Justice League. And in the new season, the quote bad guy is like the Captain America type, but he's like the Captain America that would have been around back then. Who's like, men aren't men anymore. I miss the days back when you could just drink a cold one and touch Peggy's butt, and you were a man. And so he's very macho bravado.
Yeah, I know the basic premise of the show.
So
What's going on?
yeah, so he's like, I made up Herogasm 75 years ago.
Oh,
But it fits because like that kind of guy wouldn't fly around now.
the Hero Gasm guy?
His style,
Maybe he would.
Maybe, I don't know.
Things are going backwards
Yeah,
these days.
maybe. it'll happen.
Uh,
When you're listening to this, we have been taken off the air, not by who you think it would be,
this comes out next week. We'll see how the world
but
looks.
by the Supreme Court. End scene.
No. Cut that.
Cut that.
Yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot. Like I said, I watched the gasm part of the scene. Just that.
You
or
saw the
episode,
gasm?
Just the gasm, because
Oh.
I saw the hype a couple of days ago, or maybe just yesterday. I think Twitter was popping off about like, oh, it's gonna be like the sexiest, craziest thing on TV. Like, okay, well, I got to see that, even though I haven't seen the show. So I watched the gasm earlier today.
Oh, you did too.
Just the gasm, though, not
well,
the
I watched
episode.
the whole show. I'm not.
Because I'm not
animal.
going to watch the episode. I've never
Not
seen
a
any episode.
monster.
Okay, well, I guess I'm a monster. I wanted to see the sex part. Because it had been marketed as like people flying and having sex, like superhero sex. So all right, I'll check out some soup sex.
Yeah.
And it was okay. Like,
It wasn't that
that
crazy. I don't think
crazy.
it was that crazy. I think they've done crazier things on the show.
I think the most shocking part was that guy made a giant ice dildo.
Yeah, that
and
was.
then was fucking getting that girl with it.
That was.
Or when the fucking black dude, who I don't know because I haven't watched the show, opens that door and just gets sprayed with
That
cum.
was the worst. That was.
That was kind of gross.
That was bad.
But I don't understand wasn't that chasmy?
Yeah,
That shocking. Wasn't that shocking?
I think they could have.
They could have pushed it harder.
Yeah, I think they've done more in that show, because there's. Yeah, I think they've done more worse.
Than the gasm?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. It was just so graphic.
Yeah, it's. I've seen worse.
Oh, but I do have to watch Umbrella Academy.
Oh yeah, I started that.
I guess that came out.
I guess we're just
Missed
talking
that.
about TV shows this week.
I guess this is the
such a
TV
boring.
week.
Other than today, it was a fucking boring week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started that one. It's pretty good. It's got the same what I call the Buffy effect, where it's every season it's just kind of more of the same,
Oh,
which isn't bad.
the Buffy effect.
Yeah, because Buffy the Vampire Slayer did that,
Yeah.
where every season it was like still monsters attacking this one spot, Sunnydale.
Yeah.
Sunnyvale. Like every season, another monster comes to town and just fucks shit up. This one town in Middle America, or I think maybe it's LA area, but they do explain it later that there's on a Hellmouth, so that's why demons come there.
Oh, that's why they go to that one. Oh,
Yeah, they're sitting on a
Just,
Hellmouth.
yeah, they're on a
that's why
Hellmouth.
Demons come there.
yeah.
But anyway, it's Umbrella Academy has that same effect where it's just like
Is
more of
America-
the same.
Is America on a Hellmouth? Is that what we're saying?
Depends on who you talk to.
Oh, true.
Certain states are on Hellmouths, I
Yeah,
guess.
I guess they are.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about it either. We're almost
It's a
done.
touchy. It's
We're
a
almost
touchy.
over.
It's too touchy of a subject that I shouldn't be talking about it anyway.
I know, but I do love the people who
Careful.
just seemed like, I'm going to still post this photo of me having fun. Look at me having fun.
Yeah, I was gonna do that today. Like, my life is still going on as normal.
My life's still going on. Good for me.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go record later. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. Nothing's changing for me.
Mhm.
Utter chaos. Again, depends on who you talk
Who you talk to, yeah.
Or what you make of it. God. So we can start heading towards the end here. How did I want to end this? Yeah, what did I say yesterday? I wanted to end today's show. Did you write it down?
I don't think I wrote that down. Fine.
What have you liked so far about doing this?
Oh, recap of how it's going, how
Yeah.
the pod is going.
This is episode.
I-
This will be episode 5 or 6.
Yeah.
6 or 5. 5. 6.
Mhm.
Which one?
This is gonna be number 6.
Okay. So we're 6 in. How do you feel so far about what we're doing?
I think we've found ways to talk about what we want to talk about. So I think that's good.
Okay.
And like it'll just keep going on, I think. I think we'll just keep getting better. We've gotten better at this.
Yeah.
People listen to the first one. It's like, did we
That's
even
what-
talk? I don't even know if we talked. It was just way too serious. It was like, I just really want to talk about my trauma. And now I'm just like, screw it. Whatever.
Nobody
Let's
wants to
talk
hear
about
that.
Ezra Miller. Because their life is way worse than mine right now. And that's it.
We've all got shit to deal with. I
Mhm.
don't want to whine about your problems.
Yeah. Just no whining. We're done whining. We're just podding it up now.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far. We've gotten better. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to get to number 10. Number 10 will be
Ooh.
a celebration.
That'll be a
everybody. Some
celebration.
things planned for number 10.
Ooh.
Some fun things.
Things planned.
That'll be a good milestone to celebrate.
Yeah. 10
number
is
10.
good.
Yeah, I've been happy with it so far. I'm happy to see where it goes in the future. Happy to see our audience growing because we can see the views, everybody, and the listens, and they're going up. So thank you for that. If you're watching on YouTube, that will be updated this weekend. So there'll be stuff to do on there. I'll post all our socials on there too, so you can see what's going on. But yeah, excited to read the comments, even the bad ones. I love criticism. I give out plenty of my own, so I love to hear it thrown back at myself. Yeah, I've been excited about what we've been doing and where we're going and where things are going to go in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, again, thank you for all the positive feedback. It feels really good. This is I know for myself, I know because you've done performance before, you've done stand up, and you've done some acting stuff before. This is my first time I'm not being a character, but I'm being myself.
Yeah.
For people to listen to, and some people that know me already like this. Some people that don't know me that well that are listening are like, I've talked to people, acquaintances that have listened to the podcast. I'm like, I didn't know that you speak that way or that you feel that way about certain things or that you're into those things, and it's kind of cool to hear that. And so this has been a very vulnerable thing to do, and it's been feeling good to do it.
Yeah.
I feel natural doing this, and speaking and getting the positive feedback again is thank you. It's great. Yeah, I'm excited about this and where we're going, what we're gonna do, and
Yeah.
I'm happy to be doing this with you
Yeah.
and not on my own, because I did have thoughts about doing something like this on my own, and scary.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bit much.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that we could do is just keep going up from here. It would be cool to invite people on now. I think
Yes.
I'd
I do
be-
have some ideas for that as
Yeah.
well, and about who we can ask to get in front of the mic,
who
behind the
could do
mic,
that?
whatever,
Yeah.
or the camera.
Behind the camera.
Who I've already talked to as well, and they're kind of interested to jump on here and tell some things. But yeah, that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Call some people in.
Yeah. Ooh, we could call them too.
Yeah.
Ooh, we could cold call them. Don't tell them.
Don't
we're
do
doing
that.
it. No, we're not doing that.
If
They'll
you
listen to the very end and be like, wait a minute. They do
if
that
we did
now?
cold call them, I'd probably get them on FaceTime and just be like, "Hey, I'm recording right now, but
Mm-hmm.
tell me your biggest childhood fear," and I'm gonna make fun of it. Yeah. How do you feel about what we've been doing and where to go in the future? Where we're gonna go in the future?
I feel really good. I feel that I've tested out a bunch of my ideas.
Yeah.
I know that you've had ideas, and I think it's just even more growth is coming.
I agree.
Just gotta keep on going.
Just gotta keep going.
Just keep muscling it up.
Yeah.
Because I want to do all kinds of stuff. I want to do videos. I
Yeah.
want to do
Some sketch.
sketches,
Yeah.
Sketchy Wetches.
Sketchy Wetchy?
Yeah, I still want to see Lesbians in Space.
Oh, yes.
Lesbians in Space. I want to see.
Yes.
What did we? I just wrote it down.
Oh, we could flesh that out.
Something you said. Something
Well, it
about-
was on the last
Hot
episode.
Whites.
Yeah, Hot Whites.
That's your parody of Barbie.
How do
Barbie.
Hot Whites.
They're just hot whites.
That's not even a parody. That's what it is. They're Hot Whites.
That's
The
it.
parody would just be the movie that's coming out.
Yeah.
They should have called it Hot Whites instead of Barbie. Okay, should we wrap it up then for today?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, that was good. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see. So hold on. I think we're aiming to have these released on Wednesdays, right?
Yeah, I like Wednesdays.
Yeah, Wednesdays is a good day. So if you're listening on Spotify, Wednesdays will be out. I know it's been inconsistent before, but now it'll be out on Wednesdays for sure. YouTube will be the same if you watch on YouTube, which many of you don't. But that'll be changing soon, hopefully. But this is another episode. Thank you for showing up, Clint.
Thank you, Marcus.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.